Hey everybody, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78 in downtown Galena, or at least looking at downtown Galena, northwest of Chicago. Thought I'd take a little road trip for the 78. I'm gonna go over to Eagle Ridge Spa and Resort. That place is amazing. I'm gonna talk to Colin in a second. Then I'm gonna talk to my friend Terry. He's gonna tell me all about what's happening there in Galena. It will stop at a restaurant. It's gonna be a good time. And if for those of you who know anything about the movie Field of Dreams, you'll appreciate that we're in Galena, because that is Chisholm, Minnesota in the Field of Dreams movie. But right now, let's head over to Colin over at Eagle Ridge do a little download, if you will, of what's happening there. High atop the Eagle Ridge Resort and Spa, you're looking out on the 5th hole of the General, and you hear that rustling? Those are wild turkeys right here on the golf course. There they are, right there. I mean, we are almost in the October season, so you know what comes after that. But we won't go there right now. I'm here with Colin with the resort. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Welcome back. It's good to see you.
Yeah, you know what? Last time I was here, it was the beginning of the season, and here we are at the fall end of the season. It is stunningly beautiful up this way.
It is perfect season for fall golf right now, and as you can see, you got the turkeys out here. They kind of get in the way a little bit, but not too much. The leaves are going to start changing here in the next couple of weeks, and the reason we're out here at this point is we're going to start a fall foliage golf tour.
Okay.
So it's going to start at the beginning of the General Golf Course, and it's going to take us through the 5th hole and signature points throughout the golf course.
And this view is one of the signature views that this is why you stop here, right?
This is probably the most photographed hole on the entire course, although just about every one of our holes are signature holes. But this is where we'll stop. We'll have cocktails here. We'll celebrate the changing of the seasons. And then we'll continue on through the 7th hole, and then the 8th hole, and the 9th hole of the golf course. We'll do this on the General Golf Course, and then as the season goes on, we'll change it to the North Course, the South Course, and the East Course. That way everybody gets a chance to see all our different golf courses. And the interesting thing is, a lot of the people who go on these tours have never been on the golf course. So this is their opportunity to see another side of the resort that they've never seen before.
Right, it's a huge footprint of all the golf courses you have. How many total are there?
So there's 63 holes of golf. There's three 18 holes and 1 9-hole. So it's, yeah, we're basically in 6,800 acres, and we're everywhere. It's beautiful.
And it's just one of the things you have going on here with the tour, the fall foliage tour, but there's lots of other things happening here through the rest of this year.
There is. So we got the golf course tours, as we just talked about, and then coming up is our Halloween party at Highlands Restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
That's obviously October 31st. It's a costume party. It's going to be a huge deal. And then right after that, you start getting into the season, and time is going by fast. We have the Thanksgiving feast.
You hear that, fellas? The Thanksgiving feast is upon us. Sorry, go ahead.
So we have the Thanksgiving dinner at the hotel, and we'll serve anywhere between 750 and 1,000 people.
Wow.
And right after that, that's Thursday. On Friday, it's Santa's arrival, and that starts the holiday season. And then from every Saturday after that, we have breakfast with Santa on the Saturdays. And then, of course, we get into the new year. Time is going by so fast. We try and slow it down a little bit here at Eagle Ridge Resort and Spa, but it happens pretty quickly. So make your reservations for Thanksgiving. It will fill up very quickly. Make your reservations for New Year's Eve. We have a New Year's Eve holiday party for kids, and then we have a New Year's Eve holiday party for the adults. So give us a call. Come on out. Enjoy this beautiful scenery.
Yeah, it is.
In about a week from now, everything is going to be changing into the fall colors.
And you guys still have the boats running as of today, and I can't wait to get out on that. I mean, and then that's right.
So yeah, so we have our marina that is still open. You can take a pontoon boat out, rent it for an hour, hour and a half. Just take a tour around the lake, very leisurely tour around the lake. It's beautiful. Take your time, take a few drinks, maybe a picnic lunch.
Sure.
We'll take care of you.
And you also have the, I mean, there's so many trails around here as well. And there's like a little waterfall that I saw before. Yeah.
So we have about just over 20 miles of hiking and biking trails. A lot of them are paved. Some of it is a little dirt and some sand and whatnot, but great trails to just walk around and just relax in, and then finish up at the waterfall. So We have a 225 lake right behind the resort, and that falls into a waterfall that is just beautiful. Great place for a family portrait.
And also, speaking of family, I mean, I'm in this beautiful villa that you guys have here. So it's not like a typical, just a hotel, you know, resort. You guys have these properties that sprawl all over the place. I'm fortunate to be in the villa that is enough for my entire family to hang out in.
Which is really nice, and thank you for mentioning that. But yeah, we have 80 rooms, a typical resort room, but we also have 125 different homes that range in size from 1-bedroom condos all the way to 8-bedroom, 10,000 square foot homes.
Wow.
So it's a home away from home. So if you're looking for something different than a resort style guest room, then I would rent a 1-bedroom condo, 2-bedroom condo, all the way up to an 8-bedroom home, and it's completely stocked with everything you need to relax during a weekend, during the week. And in fact, why not take a workation? Instead of working from home back in Chicago or wherever you're coming from, come out to Eagle Ridge, look out the window, have a different view.
Yeah, I have like a nice little desk area right there. That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh, I can do some work here. So fantastic. And as far as where we are in relation to Galena, you're right at the footsteps of that. And I think that's where I'm going to go a little bit after I'm done talking to you, to just enjoy Galena with the beautiful restaurant scene. And people might know that from the movie Field of Dreams. And I think I'll talk to some folks there. But you guys also have, one thing I forgot to mention earlier, there's also like horse stables around here as well, where people can enjoy that as well.
So we have great partnerships with several different companies out here. Shenandoah Riding Center, where you can take horseback riding lessons. If you don't know how to ride a horse, they will teach you how to ride a horse just to get on the trails. You can have family time with your family. We go out every Thanksgiving. We bring the entire family out and go on a horseback trail ride.
Oh, that's fun.
Also, there's a zip line out here. We also have a partnership with Long Hollow Canopy Zip Line. If you're not interested in something like this, but you want to go through the trees, Long Hollow Canopy will take you there.
Wonderful. And this view, I mean, it doesn't get old at all. And it's so peaceful out here. Colin, thank you so much. And a website for people to go to make reservations or scope out the property?
www.eagleridge.com.
So I'm going to go downtown Galena now. Which way would that be? You can point me in the right direction?
Well, it's that way.
Okay.
Don't get lost. There's Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois. But if you go straight, there you go. You'll hit Galena, less than 7 miles away.
You hear that? Doesn't that sound beautiful? Especially if you're a city dweller like myself. Heading out of the city, I love the sound of the woods, crickets at night, shooting stars at night. It is absolutely beautiful. Here in the Galena Territory, they have 24 miles of paved and unpaved paths and trails. It's beautiful. You get this fancy map right here, and it'll tell you everything that you need to know about where you want to go and the whole thing. And it kind of interweaves itself through the entire territory. So if you're at Eagle Ridge or in the Galena area in general, you will be able to access these roads. They are beautiful. The roads to get to the paths, I should say, the paths that are paved and unpaved, like this one right here. Look at that. So happy trail hunting, everybody. So of course, when you're on a road trip anywhere, stopping at a farmer's market is half the fun, right? I mean, look at this place. It's a little slice of heaven here in the Galena Territory, right off of the Eagle Ridge roads that you drive around. You see these signs through October 2nd, you have this farmer's market available. So I would encourage you to come and check it out. They have a lot of artisan things, food. There's a coffee roaster, jewelry, artwork. Look at all this fun stuff through the second week of October here in the Galena Territory, right near Eagle Ridge. So when you're done with that long walk of the trail hiking or going to the farmer's market, you have the beautiful indoor-outdoor pool at Eagle Ridge. Look at this spot here. You see those panels? Those panels open up in the summertime and you have an outdoor pool, but of course in the winter you have an indoor pool. But if that's not your vibe, you want something a little bit more relaxing, I got the spot for you. You're looking at Stone Drift Spa. It is one of the newer parts of the Eagle Ridge Territory Resort here, and it is a wonderful, wonderful spot. You get to have all the things that you want. out of a spa service. You get the robe, you get the steam room, you got all that fun stuff. And of course, you have the spa itself, right? It's a good spot to come in and relax and just totally forget about everything that seems to be bothering you in life. You just let it melt away down in this beautiful space here. And they have something really unique going on at Eagle Ridge. It's called head spa. It's where they take little photos of the follicles of your hair, as you can see right there, and they address it and they do a little exfoliating. And that's what's going on here with my lovely wife. Thank you, Lara. And they have this machine, or this, I don't even know, apparatus, probably a better term for it, that washes your hair or massages your hair at the same time with your scalp. It truly is a wonderful experience that you get to hang out and enjoy so wonderfully and so relaxing. It's just truly what makes Eagle Ridge and the Stone Drift Spa so unique. So when you're all rested up for the day and you want to head out and do a little bit exploring, I think now is a great time to head over to Galena downtown. So let's jump over to downtown Galena. All right, so from the top of the 5th on the General at Eagle Ridge, I'm now downtown Galena with my friend Terry. How are you, Terry?
I'm fantastic. Nice to see you, Tom.
Nice to see you. Here we are at the beginning, or I should say the end of September, but it feels very much like July. So, I mean, the weather is a tourism dream right now for this time of year, is it not?
Yeah, gorgeous weather, and the extended forecast is we're going to see a lot of good stuff for the next few weeks.
Oh, unbelievable. And you are with the
Galena Country Tourism, the official destination management organization.
And this is a fantastic town. I mean, it truly is Americana. You walk over the pedestrian bridge, over the river, there's a train going by, you have all the American flags up there, and then you see the town, and it's just a stunning view. It really is beautiful.
It's Hallmark come to life. Very bucolic, historic destination, and it's set right in what I think is the prettiest part of the Driftless area, which people who aren't familiar with that's the topography that the glaciers missed as it went in and out of this part of the country.
Right, that's why the rest of Illinois is pretty much flat, except for like this part right here, where you have these, valleys, I don't even know what they're called, because I'm from the area where it's all flat. I'm from the city where it's just flat as you can be. But here we were up at Eagle Ridge earlier, and that's like kind of in the middle of all of that with the lake up there and the waterfalls and everything else. And then you make your way down into the city here where you have the river. What's the river that runs right?
The Galena River.
The Galena River,
yeah,
okay.
And the landscape is just so picturesque. It's Mississippi River Valley. That's kind of why we're all here, and it's undulating terrain, as you say, a historic downtown, but there's so much else in Joe Daviess County, and it's beautiful, bucolic farmland with the hills, the valleys, the undulating terrain, and there's beautiful roads of every different surface that go throughout.
I know, even the other day I was walking just through the area and I see like a beautiful hot air balloon just hanging out, just going through the town. I'm like, man, can this place have anything else going on for it? It's beautiful. People on horseback, everything happening here.
Very, very charming, yeah, and that's really almost everyday occurrence in the summer.
And here we are at the beginning of the fall season, even though it feels much like July, which is a good thing, I'm not complaining. But you have this beautiful town that, we're looking at the streetscape behind you here. People might recognize this from a movie or two, right?
A Field of Dreams.
That's right.
A lot of the streetscape, this was the setting for that film.
Yeah, and I think it subbed in for a town in Minnesota called Chisholm, Minnesota. Either way, it's beautiful, it's picturesque. You walk these streets here and it literally feels like you're on a movie set because it's so unique, so different. But talk about like the kind of shops that are on this main street here, and literally it's called Main Street.
It's Main Street, it's over 125 retailers, restaurants. I know we've got a little noise in the background with us right now, but it's a great destination for people to go motorcycling. The roads are just phenomenal, but yeah, this whole area is on the National Historic Register, and there's somewhere between 120 and 150 different businesses and restaurants and shops. So a little bit of everything, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Not just now, but as we go through the pumpkin and spice fall season and lead into the holidays, it's so incredibly beautiful. We're an event-centric destination, so there's things like Luminaria and living windows where there isn't a better place to celebrate the holidays.
I imagine it's fun for kids trick-or-treating up and down the street here with the restaurants and the shops participating, and then I imagine it just gets, like you were talking earlier, just really starts flexing its muscle around the holidays, I bet, with just the lights and everything else around here.
Yeah, Oktoberfest, kicks off in October. The Halloween parade, 30,000 people, very, very popular. And there's all these other events that happen throughout the holiday season. So, and it's not just on the weekends. You know, we're pretty famous for being a weekend getaway, girls' weekend, guys' weekend, couples, that sort of thing. But it's 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
You say 30,000 people for the parade?
For that one event.
Right
yeah.
down the
And
street.
That's pretty amazing for a town with a population of about 3,200.
I would say it's pretty amazing in general, but especially for a town with 30. I mean, that's a lot of people. It kind of just speaks to, though, the lure of coming here and enjoying and spending your time. And it's not just this area, it's the entire county around this area as well, right?
Yeah, and it's very grassroots. It's Joe Daviess County, Galena Country, is a couple other handfuls of communities, the Elizabeths, Scales Mound, East Dubuque, Stockton, Warren. Those are all special places as well. And it's just an amazing package with so much to do outside of downtown as well, with agritourism, unique experiences for families, not just things to see, but things to do. Burning acres with a dairy farm and learning about that experience. There's dry beekeeping, there's Ditmar Farms where corn maze and apple cider and all of those things that people enjoy during the fall season. So
Yeah,
it's a good chance to reconnect.
Absolutely. It's a good chance to relax and slow down a little bit, enjoy a motorcycle ride. And you even have a lot of historical things. You mentioned it's on the National Register, but there's also a house of a certain president that called it home at some point in time, right?
Galena is famous for Ulysses S. Grant,
Yeah.
who was a Civil War general, also a president of the United States, and we're home to 9 Civil War generals. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
that's pretty amazing. The history here is just incredible.
And you mentioned the different events you have coming up here, but here we are at the beginning of October. You have Oktoberfest, and then you have Halloween. Any other big highlights for people? And the fall colors are about to change. I think they haven't changed just yet because it's been so warm, but that's going to change because we live in Illinois, and it's good. The fall will show up eventually.
Yeah, mid-October, and then you know, after the leaves fall off the trees, sometime in November, we start gearing up for winter sports with places like Eagle Ridge and Chestnut Mountain. And a lot of people don't think of skiing and snowboarding when they think of Illinois, but in the towering bluffs overlooking the Mississippi River is Chestnut Mountain, and it's a fabulous Midwest ski destination.
It is absolutely stunning. Like just driving through the winding country, and then you come on and you see where Galena is, because you see the turrets of some of the buildings sticking up above the tree line. And from Grant's house, it's got a beautiful view. I stopped there on the way into town here. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. I really enjoy it, and you can get lost in some of these businesses. There's some very unique places that are hard to find things outside of coming here and seeing it.
Yeah, it is a place, you nailed it. Once you come over the ridge and you see this beautiful landscape, you just kind of and decompress. And Galena Country is well known for kind of putting back and restoring other things that life takes away.
Yeah,
so
sure does.
It's like stepping back in time, obviously, as you can see over my shoulder in downtown area, but there's so many other things to do that really provides that connection with the natural world. And the people who live here absolutely love the land, and that's reflected in their practices and the way they go about their business. And we like sharing everything we love about this place.
Including the food. I'm about to head over to Fried Green Tomatoes, which is a fun name of a restaurant. You know, there's a movie about it, a book, a whole thing, but that kind of just speaks to the culinary scene when people come to visit here.
Yeah, and thanks for the visitors. You know, it wouldn't be possible for a town of 3,000 people, 20,000 residents in the whole county to have all of the big city amenities in this destination. That's because of the visitors. We're host to 1.5 million people a year that come here year-round to enjoy everything it has to offer, 4 seasons.
That is wonderful. And for folks that want to perhaps learn a little bit more, where can you send them where they can learn about the town and the county itself and to set up a visit for themselves?
The best resource is visitgalena.org. That's our official website. We just launched a new app that's available at the App Store and Google Play as well as at visitgalena.org.
Amazing. What do you got going on tonight? I'm throwing you on the spot here, but
Well,
it's a
we're going out
beautiful
for
night.
dinner, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it'll be a good time. Either way, I'm very excited to enjoy all of this, and these beautiful cars keep going down the street. Have you noticed these classic cars? Is that a normal thing around here?
It pretty much is, just because of the roadways that I mentioned, and the twisties, the windies, and the beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, beautiful landscape. It is a destination that attracts enthusiasts of motorized vehicles, whether it's motorcycles and cars, and also bicycles. So bring your bicycle, bring your curiosity.
Absolutely. Well, Terry, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It was a real pleasure.
That is the story from the 78 here in Galena, Illinois. My name is Tom Barnes. You can check me out at the website storiesfromthe78.com. Otherwise, you can email me, tombarneschicago@gmail.com. Cool town here in Galena, Illinois.